My name's Jeremy Crosby. I'm your communications manager for the city of Fitchburg. We're so glad to have everybody come out today. Julia's going to get us kicked off here, but we really appreciate everybody coming on out. We've got some beautiful courts here and a beautiful park that you need to walk around after you're done today. So anyways, here's our mayor, Julia Radafrada.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Buenas tardes a todos. So, do we have any elected official here? Yes, Dave. Yes, we want to recognize our elected official, Alder Dave Herbst is with us. Dave, raise your hand. You represent this district. And also we have Representative Randy Udell is here with us. And then we have some people representing the office of Senator Johnson and Bockham, Congressman Bockham. So thank you for coming, guys. So I also want to recognize some city staff here. We have our parks manager, Eric. We have Anna Healy, our forester. And we have FacTV here. So thank you very much for being here today. So this is an exciting day for Chicory Meadow Park. We have rebuilt the tennis court, added new 2 pickleball courts, and redone the basketball hoops, and also added new fencing. This may sound like a simple improvement, but they matter. They create more opportunity for people of all ages to get outside, be active, spend time with friends, family, and enjoy this public space. As a mayor, investing in our park system is very important to me because parks are not just nice to have. They are part of what makes a city healthy, connected, and vibrant. Parks support physical health by giving residents places to walk, play, exercise, and stay active. They support mental health by giving people a place to relax, breathe, and enjoy time outdoors. And parks help connect neighbors. You know, I can see all the pickleball ladies here. Yeah. A park is one of the best few places where people from different ages, backgrounds, and neighborhoods can come together naturally. When we invest in parks, we are investing in quality of life in our city. We are investing in families, seniors, young people, and everyone who call Fitchburg home. We are also investing in a city that feels welcoming, active, and full of life. I want to thank so many people, and Eric is going to do all the thank soon. But I want to thank the city staff, especially the Park Commission members. So we have Todd, who is from the Park Commission here. That's it, okay. A contractor and everyone who helped to make this improvement possible. Most of all, I want to thank you, the residents who use and care for this park, the people that advocate, some of the neighbors that they came to several meetings last year to advocate for the improvement of this park, all the volunteers that are working in this park, and I want to say thank you. And also I want to mention something that besides the athletic area that we have here, this is a big park. And there are a lot of updates that the group of volunteers and staff are doing here. So I want to mention that Chicory Meadows is undergoing a long-term restoration project to improve the park's natural landscape and habitat. Volunteers have removed invasive plants and replaced them with native trees, flowers, grasses, and shrubs. New shade trees are also being planted near walking paths and the playground to make the park more enjoyable for visitors. And the funding for this, all of this comes from grants, community donation, and the incredible work of volunteers with more than $6,000 donated by local supporters. So I want to say thank you to everyone. And also the funding for this improvement was provided by Teeth Closure Fund and about $250,000. So again, gracias to everyone that contributed to the improvement. And the people that they are continue working here, like the volunteer, and I see a group of people there that are volunteer. So thank you, muchas gracias. With us now is our parks manager, Eric.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Eric Schreiner. I'm the Parks and Forestry Manager for the City of Fitchburg. Thank you very much for everything being involved here and all of your support. This is my first ribbon cutting ceremony for a project here within the city. I took this position in November, and the amount of support and involvement that I've seen from community members has been fantastic. So without your guys' involvement, your participation, your goal setting really helps us to do our job and figure out what our priorities are in the community. And it's especially apparent when it comes to recreation. One anecdote here is I think people were actually playing on the courts before the nets were up, so it was cool to see that amount of involvement. And speaking with the contractors here, I think the nets went up and all of about 2 minutes passed before there were some folks playing. So I really want to appreciate it. Again, your input and your vocalizations help us to determine priorities and direction settings within the city. I also want to thank as well the volunteers that have been here for several years doing the work that they have for the habitat and natural planting restoration on the other side of the park. So it's not just focusing this project, it's also looking at the continued efforts that are going on the west end of the park as well. So thank you to the volunteers, Anna Healy, our forester, for facilitating a lot of those projects over the past several years, and it'll be a continued effort. To that being said, courts are expected to last anywhere approximately 30 years. That is our expected lifespan. With your support, your use, and care for the courts, we hope to extend that as long as possible. And I appreciate your involvement, and I hope you have a long, satisfactory use of the courts, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you very much.
And finally, I will call one of our neighbors that she's enjoying already this pickleball court, Dawn Steger, please.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Dawn Stigert, and I have been a resident in Highlands of Seminole for 22 years now. I definitely played on the old courts that were here, and then once the pickle lines were made to play pickleball within the tennis courts, a good friend of mine, Jackie Phillips, asked me if I wanted to come and play pickleball with a group of women that were up here, so I did. And those women have now become great friends. And having these spaces where people can gather and build relationships is just so important. The courts, however, when we initially started playing, were pretty treacherous. Not only was there some paint peeling off, but just some great deterioration with actually chunks of the court like were broken off and off to the side, and gravelly pieces of the court that were just deteriorating away. And that resulted then in some holes and divots, and so it's really hard to go for that great shot when your partner's going, watch out for that hole. So it was a little treacherous out there, but we diehard pickleball fans, and we're out there anyway. But then as a result of that, a solid group of people began advocating for these new courts. And they called the city office, as the mayor mentioned. They wrote letters, they attended some of the council meetings, they spoke at those council meetings, and their perseverance really paid off. And we can all thank these people. I have a few names here. Heidi Luca-Kelly, sorry Heidi, Lorinda Kane Bowles, Jenny Ludwig, Jackie Phillips, Bob Stigsell, Claire O'Day, Karen King, Lori Zink, Jenny McNally, and Doug Best. So yes, a round of applause for people that are advocating. But it was a huge team effort, and they collaborated together, and it's really great to be able to say their names and to thank all of them. And here's the next beautiful part of that. Once that advocacy was happening, our mayor Julia, and city council members, they listened, and as well as the Fitchburg Parks and other employees within the city. They listened, they heard, they responded. And I know we have some alders here that, one from District 2, this is like right in the middle of District 1 and District 2, I believe. Randy is also here. So I'm just thankful for the city folks and our government officials that came out and heard their constituents and did something about it. We have an amazing government in Fitchburg right now. We haven't always, but we do. And this mayor is fabulous, and so are our alderpersons, and the city is just great to work with. Anyway, so let's thank them also, the city people and our alders. So thank you so much. So to live a healthy lifestyle, we basically need to do 5 things. Eat nutritious food, mainly plants, move and exercise, participate in activities and strategies that require us to think, sleep well, and to socialize. And I think it's really great that we live in a community where neighbors and government officials honor those things, and we check 3 of those 5 things off that list by having these beautiful courts right here. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2,